Alright boys, welcome back once again to MSLM Trading, and it's the market update video number 2 of today for NY session. So this was the trade. By the way, as I predicted you in the London session, like before the London session, as I predicted you, the market did exactly the same thing, filling out this H1 imbalance on GBPUSD, and then after filling it out we have a sweep over here of the previous high. It swept the high, and then we are now like around 60 pip down. No, sorry, not 60, it's 71.5 pip down we are after sweeping this high. So that's GU. And on EU we also have the same exact things, almost similar things as GU. So this was the H1 imbalance on EU filled the imbalance, and now we are bearish on EU. By the way, EU has started to be a less bearish than GU. Alright, so EU is less bearish and GU is more bearish. That's why you can see the same like this is the sweep, and after sweeping the high, after sweeping the previous high, we got the impulse of around 40 pips on EU. Meanwhile on GU we got the impulse of around 70 pips. So a major difference, 40 pip versus 70 pip, a 30 pip difference. Things are going really nice on GU on the bearish side. So now the H1 imbalance is now invalid, so we can remove it. This one is also invalid. This was M3 imbalance. This was the M3 imbalance. It is now also invalid. We took this trade. The trade is still running. And by the way, just remove it. Yeah, if we go ahead and start doing the analysis for London session, we can see that this one is the London low, and after the London low we got London high over here. Here, alright, that's our London high, our London low, around 70 pip range. We are already in the middle of the impulse leg. Like this was the impulse leg, and right now we are in the middle of it. We are now at a retracement. After this retracement, price will certainly go ahead and will make another impulse leg in the New York session. So things are pretty bearish for NY2. The bias is still bearish for NY. Now if we talk about the reversal points, reversal point number 1 could be like, sorry, not reversal point number 1, but I think the price can start reversing just from somewhere over here, because it was a trend line, right? And now what we can see is something like this. Price will break the trend line, maybe do some imbalance, maybe go ahead and fill some imbalances, some leftover imbalances, and will then just continue dropping off to maybe previous day low. No, sorry, not previous day low, but it's H1 liquidity points. So here we have on H1 GBPUSD H1, we have this market structure low marked out and this market structure low marked out. This one, we have these two, we also have this one. So these are all liquidity points. I'm just marking them out for potential TPs, potential targets for my trades. That's the thing. All sell side liquidity points marked out. Now what can happen is on GU, like I have shared you my personal view on GU, that the GU will break down this trend line, and after breaking down we may get any fills, any imbalance fills to the upside, and then GU will drop off. And now if we talk about EU, by the way, we should not short EU today because EU is bullish and GU is the pair which is right now currently bearish, and it has really nice bearish potential. I'm talking about GU. Meanwhile Euro has just almost sideways from the London start. It's almost sideways, but the thing is that Euro has already made some wait a second, if we have a close look of it we can see then, yeah, so we have some equal highs, and the equal high liquidity didn't swept like it wasn't swept by the market yet. After making equal highs, what the price did was, price is now giving us an internal break of a structure. We also had a sweep of this high and now a sweep of the previous high. So this was the high formed in the market. This high swept the previous one, and this high swept this high, and these both highs are now making equal highs in the market, and now the market is falling. So on Euro USD, if you talk about reversal points, I think it's probably going to be the same as GU, because GU is now breaking the trend line. No, actually it has broken down the trend line. So GU has already broken down the trend line. EU will start to follow it. EU will do, as the GU starts to move, EU will do the same things as GU, because it's almost the same thing. It's almost the same thing. If you look closely, the high got swept here, and this high got also swept here, and now we are getting an internal break of structure over here, and I think we have got it. Yeah, we have got an internal break of structure. So almost the similar things on Euro and GBP for the reversal points, and as well as the for the bias. So the bias is bearish, reversal points, we may get some exact reversal points, or maybe we may get the market may get reversed from the exact ranges. From this range I'm expecting GU to get reversed, and from this range I'm expecting EU to get reversed. And I think the same things have started to happen in the market, because we also have some leftover imbalances over here. So the imbalance fill process has been started in the market. All right, so that's the bias, that's the potential reversal points. And on EU we have, by the way, we don't have to put big targets on EU. Like if you short EU, you have to keep it short, you have to keep your targets short. You don't have to target 70 pips, 100 pips, 80 pips. You don't have to do that, because EU is right now less bearish than GU. So if we take our target on Asia low, we may get around 40 pips. So if you have to, for some reason, I don't know why it will be, but if for some reason you have to, you cannot short GU, you have to short EU today in in NY session. So you need to keep your targets small. But if you are going short on GU, you can keep your targets big, because GU is the pair which is more bearish right now. Alright, so that was the bias. The bias is bearish. Those were the potential reversal points. And if you found any value, if you found any knowledge, if you found anything in the content, if you learned something new, go ahead and subscribe and like the video and the channel. Alright, I will see you in the next video. Bye.